Hey, folks. This is Bones. Gonna be streaming right now, cause why not? I'm doing some work, and then I was like, you know what? I need some time to get my mind off of things, and the camera's not working, so no camera stream. But I do have a substitute, a very nice substitute. As you can see, very beautiful. That'll be my face cam for today. Uh, at least the microphone is working today. Unfortunately, the camera is having a little bit of difficulty. So, for now, we'll be just rolling with this. Ooh, spooky. Anyway, let me put this down here. And as I promised, it's gonna be some Noita. Now, yeah, it's looking pretty good. Maybe even tinier, just a little tinier, just a little bit tiny. And we'll keep it like that. But so I was taking my mind off of Noita, like of the certain things that's been happening in my life, and I started playing some Noita, and wouldn't you know it, I hit a bit of a jackpot. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, here, let me show you. Let me show y'all something. So, what I have here is electricity immune and oil blood. And oil blood makes you, so if you go up to a flame like this, you don't die. So, not only that, I changed some stuff. So, every toxic sludge that I find throughout the map will turn into pea soup. And pea soup is something we have never encountered until now. And then also we have this guy, the chaos die. What does he do? Well, exactly what is named after the chaos die. And I idiotically just almost killed myself there. There we are. And then, you know what? We can also do that. So if it is something like, yeah, see? Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? And damn, look at how fast that fungus is growing. Look at that. Why is it growing so fast? Nah, whatever. Alright, well, we have magical liquid right here, so we'll see what happens if we eat a whole bunch of mushrooms and get high and drunk like Mario. Let's see what happens. Yep. Slime. Oh, and slime will also be a thing where it's like, it'll also change. So we'll see what happens. Or maybe we'll just eat it and just have some fun. You know? It's no wrong to have some fun, man. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on. Just let me have it. Just let me... Vomit is echoing. Okay, wait a minute. So, did vomit just turn into freezing liquid? Oh, God. Wait, is that... No, that's pea soup. Alright, well, we'll just do that again. Hentai. Great. Beautiful. Not what I wanted. I honestly have no idea why I should keep that thing around, but at the same time it does make those magic little mushrooms all around, so we'll see what happens. Oh, kamikaze. Okay. Wait, did it catch it on fire? Does pea soup make freezing liquid, like, catch on fire? I think so, in a way. Well, as far as I can tell, it doesn't really make a huge difference of, like, what the hell happens. It just is, like, bad all the time. Just shoots random projectiles all the time. Maybe it's good for digging, but as far as I can tell, it's just whatever. Uh-oh. Yeah, there it is. And I'm not sweating too much about, like, if I destroyed the fungus or not. I'm just trying to find in general, like, the use of this dice. Like, hopefully there's something useful. Like, it just spawns like a chest or something. Also, let me pause the music. There we are. But I have a feeling it's just gonna be like whatever, and it's not really worth it. And in that case, I should quit and go into the files once again, and then do all that once more, once more, just once more. And there we are. So we have full health, and we don't kill ourselves. There we are. Very nice. All right, there we go. And then continue. Noita. Hopefully it pops up on the screen. Yes, there we are. And a good old 83 health. Delicious. Oh yeah, and there were some magical spells that were around here, but I don't know if I should invest in something like that. But we'll see in the future, won't we? One thing I'm wanting is like a worm, just a plain old worm. That's good. Oh, am I immune to their attacks? I think I am. Let's see. Oh. And we got me some mushrooms. We don't need to mess with that die ever again. What the hell am I standing on? Wait, I wonder if I'll get any damage. A little bit, okay. It's like a little small explosion, explosive damage, but nothing too harsh. Now, if we had unstable teleportium, that would be very, very useful. Yeah, see, so all acid and toxic sludge is just pea soup. All of it. So that's nice. I'm very happy about it. And unfortunately, all the teleporting bolts are homebringers. But cast a spell from the closest enemy. I don't know if that'll help. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Is that molten? Oh, it's hell slime. What? I don't even know how I made that, but I did. Just amazing things I can create. That, and also, like, just conjure electricity via any liquid. Actually, yeah, what the hell am I doing? There we are. Do that. Slide under there. Go over here. And then I can go like that. And then I can do this. You know, it's an interesting thing, too. I didn't really find any flame guys at the first floor. I will eventually when I find the other, like... You know what? Wait a minute. I can go back to the first floor from here. I don't even have to worry about it. Wait a minute. I just remembered. I don't wait. I may be misremembering, but if I am correct, there's something on the right wall here that I can go to that'll just take me from this floor all the way to the first floor. It may be to the third floor, but we will see. We will see. And I will eat pea soup. Oh, by the way, this is what happens with pea soup. You just fart a lot. See? Had no idea. Oh, look, a little rat. And hopefully we'll find, like, something like, you know, they just randomly just have a healing bolt, like, just out there somewhere. It's like, oh yeah, that's for sale. You can have it if you want. Ooh, more pea soup. Explosive pea soup, too. Whoops. Ah. Well, it's a good thing we saved. Let's see. Let's get the file back over here. Okay. Delete. La 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 la. And then. La 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 la. There it is. The hell is that? Just JavaScript? I'm just finding new things on my thingamadang. Yeah. I may also, by the way, cut this short because reasons. I don't gotta tell ya. Well, you guys might be curious why. No, just work in general, just working on, not like boring work, like, oh, work, but like, I'm talking work like, doing the covers and stuff like that. Making the covers. Or just in general, like, just getting things done, you know? And I had a pretty big weekend this weekend. Not a fun type of big weekend. It's more of like, oh, I had to deal with that. I had to deal with that. And it's like, yeah, you did. And it's okay, Bones. It's okay. So I wonder with this. Casts a spell from the closest enemy. That I haven't. What if we just did that? Wait, what if we did this? I want to see this. Wow, wow, okay. Okay. Nah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Uh-oh. Game's crashing. My weapon's too good. Things are way too good. Things are going way too well. Uh-oh. Come on, you can do it. You know it, Noita. You can do it. It'll get there, don't you worry. Something is breaking the game, and I have no idea. It might be like a giant gazillion amounts of frickin' oh. What is breaking the game? What is breaking this game right now? What if I press escape? No, like I've run this game in like ridiculous scenarios before. What the hell is breaking this game? Is it the internet? Is that what's happening? Is my internet poo poo caca? Let me see. No, it's not poo poo caca. What's going on? Uh, oh, it was all a dream. It was all a dream. Do not worry. It was all merely just a dream. Oh, that's not a dream. extra slow-mo. Look at that. And the screen shaking all dramatic too. Look at that. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on, like, with that. What the hell, dude? Are you okay, Noita? The hell is going on with you? Maybe the universe is just saying, no stream, man. You already fucked it up, man. Oh god, this is bad. No, come on. I wonder if there's like a huge update just or like there must be a patch or something like that for Noita right now. And that's probably like what's going on. Either way, it's not helping. It's not making me less pissed off. Nah, who am I kidding? I never get pissed off. Well, this was a very brief live stream, but I do try to make it, and especially it's just, this week was just a big old, a big old plap of fucking poop, right? And I was like, okay, well, I gotta deal with this, and, as you can tell, I'm a little sleepy tired, but sleepy tired as in, like, I didn't get enough sleep. I got plenty of sleep. I'm just exhausted. I'm just purely exhausted, babe. Do not worry. And tomorrow's the happiest day, which is Monday. And, to some it may be the happiest day, but to some, the first thing in the morning they have to do is go to work. So, that's something I will be doing. And I'm sure the rest of you are. And I wanted to cheer everyone up by doing a little live stream like, look what I'm doing. But fuck, well, thanks, Noita, for being fucking 3 frames per second or whatever the hell. Putting PowerPoint on. I kind of want to put on the Mavis Beacon like music too, like do 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 do. Okay, come on. I press the escape button so many times. Please, Noita. Oh, please, Noita. Oh, please. Alright. Well, Noita's not cooperating, so I'm just gonna do that. See if I reopen it. And if it does the same thing, then I'm just gonna end the I'm going to end the live stream, man. What the hell is happening? I can't move. I do that. I swear to God, if it's just because of my keyboard. Let's see. Alright. Does my keyboard not work anymore? Is that what's happening, man? Wow. I actually think my keyboard doesn't work anymore. Oh no. My keyboard doesn't work. Does it work for anything? Wait. Oh God. Hi. I'm doing alright. Been a long week. Um, your mic is ultra quiet. Oh my. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, like can you hear? Oh, actually, how about I have it up close and personal like this? Since you can't see the whole camera right now. Yeah. Um, yeah, no, this is turning out to be a disaster stream right now. A bit better, but still quiet. Okay, how about now? Is that better? Can you hear it a lot better? Is this pretty good? Much better. All right. Well, bad news. I cannot move in the game Noita anymore. Why? I think Noita broke my keyboard. I am not kidding. Yeah. Like, listen. Like, I can... That's me slapping my keyboard. And nothing's like, I'm trying to type in chat and nothing. I mean, I don't... Noita id. Yeah, it got Noita id. I wonder what the hell happened. Like, let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, like everything doesn't work anymore. I can't even put caps lock or anything like that anymore. That's weird. What the hell happened? I think Noita actually did destroy my, like, keyboard. What? Can a software really destroy, like, a hardware like that? What? How? Wait. How about outside? Like, what if I just close Noita, right? Just close Noita in total. Wow. Yeah, I can't type on anything. Maybe if I restart my computer and redo it, but like, wow. I have to get a new keyboard. Well, kind of awkward. Can't really do a stream without a keyboard, can I? Well, I can. I can just sit here and talk. I can just have my floating head right here, right? And then here we go. Yeah, there we go. And we can even change up the stream. I can bring out my harp and start playing a little tune. How about that? For a little bit of a makeup on this stream, just play the harp a little bit. All right, hold on. There we go. Here we go. You can hear it? Yep. Here's me. No, I'm just kidding. All right. My head is fire, by the way. My head is on fire. Oh. Oh, thank you. I'm just plugging away at it right now. Let's see how these... Yeah, okay, that's what I was hearing. Okay. I had to change out a string. Because while I was at work, it just snapped off and just broke. Because usually strings just do. Yes. I am a musician. Yeah, sounds nice. Kind of like guitar ASMR. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I usually do harp ASMR, sleeping sounds, and all that stuff on Tuesdays. And today I was just planning on playing some Noita and kind of get my mind off of things. It's been a pretty rough week so far, and but it's the start of the week over here in the United States, so why not just start it off with like a little bit of joy, you know? A YouTube vid win. Oh, YouTube win. I have it. You want it? It's yours. Hold on, hold on. Let's see. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit tricky because no, I don't want to open image. Da, 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 da. All right. No. Open link in new tab. Here we go. Paste. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, just turn that 87-second at the end of the link into 0 seconds. There are 91 vids, but I can only... Okay, if you go to live stream, yeah, if you go to live, on my YouTube channel, that's where the rest of the videos are. And there are just a bunch of live streams right there. And no, I don't have that many uploads, but I do have some other stuff that I'm in. If you want to watch, you know what? This will be just a pure advertisement. Oh, sorry. This will just be a pure advertisement stream. How about it? Why not? You know, I'm quiet again. Oh yeah, that's because I don't have the mic up next to me right now. Yeah. Okay. So let's just keep that in the background. Oh, yeah, how am I gonna find... Oh, yeah, good thing I subscribed to people. Hold on. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. And, let's put video share. There we are. Okay. Alright. So, there we are. This is me playing the harp right here, see? And it's cryptid harp to go to sleep to, right? And then I have some other things that I'm involved with, right? I play many instruments. My main instrument is the violin, right? Yeah. Thank you. And I also play the guitar, bass, and what have you, right? And here is one of the songs that I play on. I play guitar in this one. Here, let's see. Yeah, the guitar part is like sprinkled around. Like here. If you listen closely, you can hear the guitar. What was that? I don't think if it worked or not, but maybe if you will make more brighter thumbnails so it will stand out on dark YouTube mode and make a couple of that ASMR as usual what would they will boom out. Can't hear it. Can now. Okay. You might have to on your end, you might have to just like pump up the volume on your end a lot because like as far as I can tell, like everything's looking good over here. I mean, this is blasted all the way. Let's check out VoiceMe. This is the program I use. Yeah, and if I play it on here, that's what you're hearing right there. And on the green zone, yeah. But as you can hear the guitar in there too. Here's the guitar solo. Thank you. And then there's another one that I played on, which is this one. Let me get to the solo. Yeah, we're getting close to it. Yeah, here it is. Yep, and there we go. And that is made by my buddy Dandy. You do check him out. He's a great artist. He draws very well, animates pretty damn well too, and currently promoting another animation. I forgot what the animation was. It was like zipper something to do with zippers. That's all I know, right? And as far as like I go, I'm making my music more traditional. The thing is with me is when I make music, a lot of the time it's just purely mine, right? Like, see, that is just all me. The piano, everything. That's me. That's me doing it. It's just effects, reverb and all that to make it more echoey, And yeah. Yeah, everything you hear is me, like actually playing the instrument and me singing it. Thank you. and then I make goofy songs like this.
With the Bones Brothers! Walking in the crypt one day, Bones and Emmett saw something strange. A little leaping lemur who liked to bounce and play. Yeah. They followed their new bouncing friend, not knowing where this adventure would end. The animals were heading just around the bend.
Where are they going?
I don't know. Come on, let's go. Me and you and Zaboomafoo. Come along and see what's new. We're doing the things that animals do. New animal friends to see. Animal Junction's the place to be.
Elephants charging, baboons are leaping, wild dogs running and nobody's sleeping.
Me and you and Zaboomafoo. Come along and see what's new. We're doing the things that animals do. Me and you and Zaboomafoo. Come along and see what's new. At Animal Junctions, we're waiting for you.
That, and also do a little bit of animation right here. I used to work with for this song, hopefully like Twitch doesn't mute it, but there's the song source right there, right? And I very much love this one because this was I was just listening to this while practicing drawing, right? And animation, and while I was doing that, I was like, ooh, let me do this. A lot of fun. But let's see. And for this one, I actually did a cover for a song here because, well, when I first heard this, I thought to myself, well, God, that needs to be like, that sounds like something I need to make for like this, for Corpus Crypt, because normally I am more wacky and goofy, like in the live streams, this is what I wear, right? Like there, and you can see my violin right there, just showing like what they did at the Game Awards was not right and blah blah blah. But like, I just want to show the beginning here. Yes, I am a skeleton.
Someone earlier.
Yeah, and so, you know, did that for a Twitch compilation, and, you know, let's see. Oh, here's I think right here is another one of my favorites. Oh, doing. Oh. had no idea the stream was looking like that. All right. You know, little stuff like that makes me happy. And then there's me just saying all the things that I want to say. And there's Emmett. Oh, yeah. I don't think you've ever met. Have you? Editing is funny. Yes. Oh, thank you. Have you? Yeah. You know what? Let me introduce you to Emmett. He is around here, but he's just being a lazy bones right now. And my camera isn't working, so this is the best way I can show him. Do that. The number one thing that's on my mind, and what's on Emmett's mind, yes, you. Hold on. Is Sonic 3. Oh, look at that. Let me introduce you. Yeah, here's Emmett. To my roommate. There we go. This. Oh, come on, don't be nervous. Alright, this here is Emmett. Emmett's my roommate. He's been my roommate for a long time, and I don't know why I still keep him around. No, keep looking at the camera. And he doesn't talk that much, so, you know. Though his aura really does just tell me what it is. It's a Saturday stream. So that's the whole lore of Emmett. I mean, there's more lore to Emmett, but like, you know, eventually it'll, you know, flourish and just keep going, you know? But for now, we'll have him along in more streams and stuff like that. Hell, I might even have him. Emmett, how does that sound? Like you in a harp stream or something like that. Would you like that? Yeah, again, he's very quiet. But, you know, yes, necromancy. But as that goes, been just working on projects, doing live streams, and, yeah, I'm putting smiles on people's faces. I've been trying to do the more shorts and stuff like that, you know? Like, initially I wanted to do, like, one a day of like me just playing the violin like this. You know, doing stuff like that. And I compose that like in one day. So if I can do that on my off days, I was like, oh yeah, I should totally. But then again, I have all these songs and all these commissions that I have to do in between that. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, between those and that and time management, otherwise, like with the art and animation and everything else that I do, I can't really do that, can I? And it's like, But it's just time management that I'll have to take care of, you know? Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah. In fact, yeah, I'm just sharing because it's like, well, this is the end of the stream. I might as well, right? Because honestly, like, there's nothing, like, I can't do anything. Like, I can't control my keyboard. I mean, I can control my mouse and everything like that, like, as you can see. But, yeah, like, I can't really, you know, do anything else except grab my instruments and start playing. But I have it labeled as Noita, and I can't change it. I wish I could change it, but I can't. Why? Because I don't have a keyboard, and I can't relabel the title. So, you know, I can play some violin if you want. Hold on. Let's see if I can. Well, I know I can. I played it for almost 20 years. Let's see. Almost 20 years. Not 20 years exact. Almost 20 years. Actually, I've been doing it for 18 plus years. We're coming up to 19. Here we go. You can use PC keyboard and click. Oh, okay. Not sure how to open it. You have to open it with a keyboard, I bet. Oh, that would be evil. But I can still have my little violin right here. See, hold on. La la. Let's see if I'm in tune. E E G. Need to go AFK for a bit. I lurk. Oh, okay. I'm probably just gonna play a little bit and then I'm gonna go offline because, well, there's nothing else to do except play some music. So here we go. Let's play some music. I'm trying to do octaves of like the French folk song, like. It's been a while since I've played that Vivaldi piece. I think I played that in middle school. How do you think is it possible to play an instrument without knowing solfeggio? Solfeggio. I can't. Oh, all right. Here you go. All right, with solfeggio. Let's see. Yeah, much better. With solfeggio, I've never called. We've always called it solfege. I assume like you're solfeggio. I've never used that term before. Solfeggio. We say solfege over here in the United States. But like let's see. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. We don't really need solfege. Like for violin, I never learned solfege until I went to college because I was required to sing, and I never sang in a choir. Well, I sang in like a church choir and stuff like that, but I never sang like in a choir because mostly like they don't sing. This is my problem with the choir. They don't sing opera. They don't sing good music. They sing pop music, and I don't like that. I want to sing good music, you know. You know, Mozart, Italian, French, madrigals, you know, stuff like that, you know. No, so for reading notes, it is purely for we just it's not solfeggio. What do you call it? I just say like reading music, like notes, because like that's the original like how you would read notes. There is other versions of it in history, but it's like how glyphics used to be different from now, right? How the letters we use now isn't the same as we used back then, right? Like a B would not look like a B, you know? And we would pronounce things a little bit different. Like in England, they would have instead of like English, they had shepherd's English, right? And some of them still speak it. And it's a mix of German and English. So it's more complicated than speaking Austrian German. It's English and German. And for music, you would start at yeah yeah it's just reading notes. Yeah. So there's a lot to account for when it comes to like music. When it comes to music, I highly advise you start on an instrument. If you want to just start composing like my friend Dandy does, then go ahead, have some fun, you know? But the most important thing that I imply everyone to do is if you're going to start an instrument, do one like a piano. It is easy to start on, a lot easier to start on to start learning about music than it is doing the violin, guitar, or any other instrument. But at the same time, with all these other instruments, you have an idea of how music is supposed to sound, right? So if I was writing for a violin, I would know how to write for a violin, right? Because if I was doing something like let's see. You know, that would be like something a violin can do, or like fast trills. Right? And for someone to write for a violin, they probably would want like you know, something like these three notes, like they want all those three notes being played at the same time. And it's like, yes, we can, but it'll sound you know, like that. And it's, you know, and you're like, yeah, you can play it, but you have to put in a lot of pressure, and there's not a lot of like time in between that, right? So how do you extend it? Well, you break down the chords. Oh, messed it up there at the end. But something like that. Pianos don't cost that much. Don't worry. If you play like I have a keyboard right now, right? It's not the natural sound of a piano. I know. Same thing with the harp. If there was a virtual harp, but I would say something like a piano that you can find and just play on. That would be good. But do not but I just highly advise you to just look towards a piano, right? And just start learning. Like learn online. There's a lot of online sources where you can just learn the basics of music, right? Suzuki, actually. If you can buy a Suzuki book, like Beginner's Guide Volume 1, like Beginner Volume 1 Suzuki book for piano, do that, right? Same thing with the violin, do that. But I will say you do probably need an instructor for the piano. Okay? Don't like go in it blind if you have no choice. The piano, guitar, and everything like that, perfectly fine. But if you're doing something like the violin or French horn, you do need an instructor. For the violin, everything from your toes to the top of your head, everything matters as far as posture goes. Everything is as it should be. So if you're in a slouched position or anything, it'll be more detrimental to your performance and you will sound not so good, right? But what the number one thing about music is you're enjoying it, right? But with passion of doing things, it'll always be a hardship, right? Funny enough, so like in English that we're speaking right now, passion, right? Here's another little thing. In passion, the root word is passio. In Latin, that means pain, right? So without passion, without pain, there's no passion, right? There's no hardship. Like you worked hard for what you have right now. You worked hard for all this stuff. So if it's hard, just remember that's what passion is. It's hard. It's tough. It hurts, It's pain. But not to the point where you're physically hurting yourself. With music, you got to relax and you have to learn the postures too. That I would be able to teach people. But for now, this is a live stream. So like right now, we're not going to do a music lesson. Plus my camera's kaput right now. So, but yeah, I would highly advise like getting like a piano on Amazon. I was about to like look it up on my keyboard too. I was gonna see how much they are. You know what? Let me look it up on my cell phone actually. Hold on. Now let me put my violin down. That's also an important lesson, by the way, about the violin. Put your violin in your case every time you set it down and close it, because you do not want like just some accident all of a sudden happening, because this instrument is like another limb to you. It is very, very important. It's not something you can just pick up like a guitar. It is extremely delicate. It's all held by tension, and it's very, very, very exquisite. So, yeah. Grim philosophy. Yeah, it's a grim philosophy, but that's just reality with this instrument. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's a hard instrument to learn, and you will have that point where it's like, do I really want to have this for the rest of my life? It's really black and white when it comes to the violin. It's not like, yeah, I can kind of play it. It's no, you dedicate your life to it type of thing. So let me put my instrument down and let me look up a keyboard, because like with the piano and guitar and everything, they are a lot easier because, okay, for instance, on the violin it goes whew, 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 right? Because it has no signature like exact tone. But like with the harp and all these other instruments, you pluck the string and there's the intonation. And same thing with the guitar. Like all the intonation right there. Let's see. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Tano. But but it is true. That's you work like, you know, it's kind of like if you wanted to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? You wouldn't be lifting weights for one day and be done, you know? You have to go through a program, you have to work hard, and then you'll get what you want. And you look at your body and you're like, yeah, that's exactly what I want. Or it's getting there. And then you just keep working, and hell, you might even look better than Arnold Schwarzenegger at his peak. So, you know, you keep working hard and you keep pumping iron, you know, then you will you will get that. But let's see. Let me look at Amazon real quick. Piano. Piano. Wow, there's some like for $500, some for $50. Yeah, there's like a huge array of like some for $500, some for $50. Yeah, like I see one for $50 right now. The Samerson piano keyboard for beginners. Samerson piano keyboard for beginners. I'm sure there's a Yamaha. Oh yeah, there's a fold out 88 keyboard one that is $80, and you can carry it wherever you want. Portable, USB powered for practice. That is really nice. You know what? Let me link that real quick. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, and I even know how to do it. All right. Here we go. Okay. And then let's see. Yes, it does work. Okay, good. Copy link and paste. Chat. There you go. See, look at that. And hell, we can even bring it to the video share here. Let's Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, and let's see. I do not have an Amazon account. With that, yeah, nah, I'm okay. Kind skeleton. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, if I can help you with your musical journey, I will. And I will answer any questions you have as far as like music goes. Because a lot of music is, it's a huge gift for anybody and everybody. And, you know, instead of delving into something where where you have to ask yourself, man, I'm bored. It's like you're bored. You play the violin, you play the harp, you play this, you play that. How are you bored, you know? And especially with guitars. Oh, that's another one. With guitars, if you ever wanted to get started with guitars, I would say the best electric guitar that you can get is Ibanez. Ibanez is a cheaper variant of like all these other guitars, right? But they also have like their expensive high-end stuff, which is rich, absolutely wonderful. They're Japanese made and they have like just a good tone to them. So like if you ever wanted to sound like the solos, like the solo I just showed on stream here, get an Ibanez, you know? Um you're just stuck on this screen, sorry. But here, let me play some background music while I'm talking too. Yeah, so as far as like learning music, music theory and like how music works, I can show that, and it is a very useful tool for those who are composing, right? But if composing as in like you're doing multiple instruments like French horn or violins or orchestras, like if you're making a symphony and stuff like that, you're gonna want that, right? So I just highly advise that you know what you want to make. If you want to make like video game music and stuff like that, don't really need a lot of orchestration, you know, unless if you're doing something like if you want to write like how Final Fantasy music is made, you will have to go into music theory and learn how those notes are read and everything. Not only that, Shadow of Colossus, Devil May Cry, even, you know, and there's also a hybrid where it's like you can just purely put notes on a software, right? Like the software that I'm using right now is FL Studio. I could make music purely from FL Studio, right? And you would have no idea how to read music theory. Actually, a good friend of mine, Stamper TV, he's I wonder if his YouTube videos are still up or his channel. But anyway, that's probably a no. Anyway, so he everything he composed on, well, let's see, Castle Crashers and many other video games. Just let's see, Castle Crashers and Battle Block Theater, right? When he was making music for that and also doing samples for like rap music, he didn't know how to read like sheet music. Like if I put a piece of sheet music in front of him, he'd have no idea how to read that, you know? It's like, yeah, it's for violin, but I don't know like what the hell, like what to press down on the violin in order to do that, you know? Or on the piano, if I put a piano in front of him in sheet music. But yeah, so it goes both ways. It's either you can go on with your musical career without reading sheet music, or you can't. And if you don't want to, if you can't, then it's like, or if you don't want to, that's fine. But I will say, going on to music theory does help texture things better, right? Especially with different genres or like certain ways of feeling, right? Every key signature, every mode, every just, you know, passing tone, whatever non-chordal tones would be in the music, it sort of characterizes what the actual composition or what genre you're making, right? For classical music, it's all over the place because it's the building block of all genres that we know today. Rock and roll, metal, like death metal, black metal, all that other types of metal, pop, vaporwave, city pop, what have you. Well, even though city pop, vaporwave, and all that is more sampling than it is composing, it's still a classification of music. So it's, you know, recognition of the notes rather than it is, you know, or like rap. It's more recognition with the rhythm than it is with the notes, you know? There's all these sort of things when it comes down to music where you, you know, narrow down what you want to do with the music, what you would need to do, right? Like actually, let me ask you, Tano. Tano, what type of music do you want to make? Or rather, what type of music do you want to play? I have kalimba right now, and it sounds so nice. So maybe that kalimba music. Okay, yeah, that would be like ooh, I don't even know it. Like rainforest, like ASMRist, like kind of nice sounding. I don't know. It like I would just say native if that would go, or indigenous. You know. Here's a fancy word for you. Ethnomusicologist. Musicologist. Excuse me. Ethnomusicologist. What is an ethnomusicologist? It's a I wonder if they have to be a musician, but they have to classify, or they know every classification of every music genre that is out there. So I mean, you can say like there's pop, right? But then there's American pop, Brazilian pop, this pop, that pop, techno pop, whatever pop, right? There's something in pop, punk pop, you know? There's a lot of genres out there where you can just classify it as a something, right? And I'm not one of those people. I'm not an ethnomusicologist. But when it comes to the marimba, I know you can make some pretty like pretty good music, relaxing music with that. Same with like whenever I think about the kalimba or ukulele or any of those instruments, I think of Patreon music, right? Just straight up, just like, hey gang, hold on, let me get my ukulele out here, actually. Like, they would have the kalimba playing random notes. It doesn't even have to be in tune, right? And then you just have like some ukulele in the background. And then like someone just saying, hi, welcome to our Patreon. Would you like to donate, please? They're like, I don't know what they would say. Buy our product. We definitely will not rip you off. Yeah, I don't know. That's the type of stuff that I think about when it comes to like the kalimba or ukulele or any of that stuff. But at the same time with the kalimba, I think of like rain music or just very pleasant sounding, like relaxing music. And as far as up to my knowledge, the kalimba is in a fixed key signature. So what the hell happened? Whoa. I don't know what happened, but I think the volume just fluxed or something like that. But like something like your kalimba, right? Like you can, it'll probably be like. It's probably something like that, right? And if you just go from the very left to the very right, it'll probably be like. Right? And yeah, that's just the scale it'll be fixed in, right? There's not a lot of kalimbas out there that are chromatically chromatic just means well, that'll go into music theory, won't it? But if we're going chromatic, like if I were to get my guitar out here, hold on, let me get my acoustic guitar so I don't torture you with the electric guitar. Hold on. Come on, don't be a stinker. All right. There we go. All right. So here's my guitar. Right? So with the guitar, this is what I'm talking about with chromatic. Like that. That's so I can change keys on a whim, right? With my harp right here, I can, but it takes a lot more effort. With this, it's simply like right here. Right? And that's because there's chromaticism into my guitar. With the harp that I have, it's called a lever harp. There is a pedal harp in which I can move chromatically and just move all over the place. So I can turn this instead of major into minor. Major, all happy. Minor, very sad. And then there's diminished. Diminished is another chordal tone, which, again, music theory, you know. But it is something that you'll find as you're composing just naturally. There's that, which is called a passing tone that I did. This one's called, I think it's just called a passing 4. Yeah, it's called a passing 4/3. And it's mostly famous in a lot of church music over here in the West. Because if you hear a lot of music like on the organ or anything, you'll hear this a lot. Right? Yeah. Anyway, that's what I mean by chromatically. You can go like this. Right? Or as, you know, as the harp goes. Like that. So, that's my introduction into like a little dabble of like how music works. and me playing around. Actually, this is not in tune. Hold on. There we go. Or like Malaguena. Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah. All right. Anyway. So on and so forth. There's a lot to learn about music. If you don't know it, don't worry. You're on the right road. Yeah, JoJo's song, yeah. Yeah, nobody knows it as the Yes Roundabout song, but... yeah. And then the guitar, the violin, the guitar goes. Anyway, yeah. So I highly encourage you to learn music, and if you ever need help, I'm right here. You know my YouTube channel, you know my Twitch. If you ever need to comment, like I need help, I'll whisper to you on Twitch, my Discord, and we can just talk like music stuff, and I can, you know, do any of that stuff. Oh, which, speaking of, Tano, do you want my Discord just in case you have any questions for music? Do you want my Discord, Tano? Yeah? Okay. One moment. I'm gonna see if I can, actually, I probably can. Hold on. Yeah. Copy. And then whisper. Okay, so I'm gonna whisper to you on Twitch. Paste. Oh, but I need to... I have to press the enter button, don't I? Damn it. Okay, wait. I don't have a server, no. Here, I'll just post it in chat. There you go. There's my Discord. Oh, okay. Copy. And let's see if I can just... paste. Damn it, and I can't do it on... Yeah. Wait. What if I just type it into my phone instead of like... Oh, yeah, there you are. Yep, accept. There we go. Okay, wonderful. All right. Well, okay. I am gonna get started on well, first off, I'm gonna figure out what is wrong with my keyboard, and I'm gonna make sure that it doesn't mess up again. So, but you already did. Yeah, no, I already did. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I don't know who else is here, but thank you very much for watching. And Tano, I'll keep in contact and we'll talk and we'll have a pretty good time, all right? Well, anyway, thank you all, and I hope you all have a good night. Thank you, and bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.